Yo, 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 what it do, y'all? Back with another video out here. Um, Shoot, it's late night, but I've been I'm trying to create a regular schedule to drop videos at least on a weekly basis, but with the type of work I do, I be tired. But I got a whole bunch of topics lined up that I want to talk about. Some of them are spur of the moment, like these last two topics. But I wanted to talk about inspiration, right? Because I hear this all the time, and I heard it from two different people yesterday. So basically I was talking or whatever, interacting, with people, and they were like, you're a pretty cool person, I know that I'm a pretty cool person. It's not my fault that people look at me and assume that I'm a stuck-up bitch or whatever their assumption of me is. And that's why I feel like you shouldn't necessarily judge a book by its cover, because you don't know who that person is. I hear it all the time. You are not what I thought that you were. Well, what did you think I was? And it's always the same thing. Stuck up, bougie. No, I am bougie. Again, if you broke, just say that. Okay? Yeah. I kid. But no, for real. I am bougie. You know what I'm saying? Some people like Aquafina. I like Fiji. It is what it is. Everybody likes what they like. But anyways, so I realized that one thing about the things that I talk about, I tend to inspire people. And it used to kind of agitate me a little bit in a way, because it's like, why am I always inspiring people? I want someone besides myself to inspire me. You know what I'm saying? To motivate me to be great. Because so far, the only driving force that I have is myself. Or shall I say, what God put in me anyway. That is my driving force for my motivation. How my motivation of wanting this, that, and the third inspires other people. And I'll give you some examples. I've traveled to Japan and Japan and Mexico. And because I traveled, now a lot of people that I know are suddenly getting their passports and traveling. Congratulations. I'm glad that I could be an inspiration and everything like that. It's good for you to travel, because the world is bigger than just the little city and state that you were born in. A lot of people tend to, I guess, fear venturing out. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, because I don't have no kids, I'm free to move as I want. My cats go where I go. Although I couldn't bring them here, otherwise they'd be in the room meowing and playing in the doggone window and doing cat shit. But you know what I'm saying? And then honestly, I feel like even if I had kids, I would still be on the move. I'm not gonna let the fact that I have kids restrict me. So, but everybody is just different. But, it just amazes me how, for example, the last video I just made, I talked about how I was working on my credit, So, other people who may have bad credit or working on their credit, they're like, I am working on my credit, Next thing you know, it'll be a conversation and stuff like that. And they're like, you inspired me to, get my shit together, or you inspired me to do this, or you do that. One of my old co-workers from another job, he seen my Camaro. Apparently, that inspired him to go buy a Camaro too, except for he has a 2014, it's drop top. And it was pretty cool, because I love convertibles. And so it was pretty cool. He's like, yeah, you inspired me to get it. I seen you in your little coupe. And so, I wanted to go get mine. And I was like, okay, that's great, But at the same time, I was just agitated, because I'm like, why isn't I haven't come across someone to inspire me? And then when I thought about it, I was like, that just means I need to elevate my circle. Because if the people around me are not inspiring me or trying to help me elevate or are trying to get to the same destination, which is, you know, your house and whatever it is that you want. Be able to travel, go on vacations, this, that, and third. You know what I'm saying? You gotta change up your circles, you know? And I guess since I'm such an inspiring person and, you know, I teach people, you know, because I've heard even older people that are older than me, you're so wise to be your age. I used to think it was like the trauma, but when I really think about it, that's just my soul. I have an old soul and I'm just in a young body. I've been around the block, ain't nothing new under the sun. So with that being said, you know, it's just kind of like, I mean, why not share my words of wisdom? I'm not going to sit here and say in this lifetime I know everything, because if I knew everything, I wouldn't be going through unnecessary bullshit. I would just say that. You know, I wouldn't be taking the L's that I took in life, you know. But I mean, hey, all those L's, hey, it doesn't stand for loser. It stands for lesson learned. That's how I take it. You know, I always take negatives and turn them into positives. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like your outlook or your response to basically change what you can change. What you can't change, then you need to adjust your attitude to the situation. If you can't change it, you need to adjust your attitude and be grateful. You know what I'm saying? Like, give thanks for 3 different things as to why you're thankful. Because just in giving thanks for a couple different things, it could be the simplest things. Like, I'm thankful for being able to walk. I'm thankful for waking up today. Thankful for food on my plate. Because there's somebody out there who ain't got no legs. There's somebody out there that is wondering where their next meals come from. Just understand, like, you know, you may not have everything that you want, but you are better off than somebody else out in the world. You know what I mean? So it's always good to be thankful, to show gratitude, tell God you're grateful, thank you, and watch all the blessings that come your way just in showing gratitude. That very situation in your life that you think is shit, like goddamn, everything is going wrong, you know, fuck life right now, you know, you in the gutter. Understand, you know, it might be a rough patch, but on the other side of that rough patch, you're gonna be like, damn, I thought things was bad, but on the other side, you'd be like, man, it worked out for my good. You know what I'm saying? At least, I mean, that's how things look for me. You know, things, I'd be like, damn, oh, this shit is fucked up, or this is going wrong, that's going wrong. Just understand, usually when shit is going wrong, that's because you're about to level up in life. You know what I'm saying? You're about to reach that next level. For every level, there's a devil. So when you're, you know, put it this way, God is gonna send obstacles. Well, I'm not gonna say God. I'm gonna say Satan sends obstacles to get in your way, to keep you from reaching your ultimate destiny, your ultimate goals. You know what I'm saying? And God is the one that's like giving you the strength, the endurance, the stamina to keep on going. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all ever heard of the story called John Henry. The last time I heard that story, I was like in elementary. I fell in love with the story because it was just an amazing story. So if you're not familiar with John Henry, I'm gonna tell you who John Henry was. Or, I mean, as far as I know, he was a fictional character, and basically, something was going on. I forgot the whole story, but basically, he had an axe, a pickaxe, right? And he betted, you know, these white men or whatever, that I can, you know, hammer through. That's what it was. I think he had a hammer or a sledgehammer or some shit like that. Whatever the fuck. This nigga's slanging, you know, beating through rocks and shit. So he bet them that I can cut through this mountain faster than your machines. Because, you know, the white boys, they had their little drilling equipment and stuff like that. And they were like, huh. Ha 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 ha. You, a human, beating the drill machine? Ha, that's preposterous. Ha 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 ha. Type shit, right? So John Henry, nigga had heart. He was like, you laughing at me? So he up there just Like, I'm talking about sun up, sun down, nigga just slanging. Because he has heart. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, the white boys is like, we could take a break. We're going to sleep. Because they were so... It's no different than the story of the tortoise and the hare. John Henry was like the tortoise. And they were like the hare. You know, the hare thought he was going to win the race. But the tortoise is just at a steady pace. It might be slow. But he going to get there. He ain't going to get tired out. He ain't going to need a nap. He just going at his own pace. Anyway, so John Henry, you know, he's slinging his axe or his pick, hammer, whatever it was. And he makes it through the other side and he beats the drill, right? But it was fucked up and my heart got hurt because he died. You know, his heart gave out because if you work it day and night and you hammering through that rock, it was like, what was the fuck you proving? But he proved that he had heart and he won the bet even though he died. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, that story, like, it stuck with me for a long time that, you know, keep going. Like, fuck who laughs at you. Fuck who don't believe in you. You keep hammering away at that mountain, at that obstacle in your life until you get to the other side. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, I was inspired even as a kid just based off the story of John Henry. If you never heard it, go look it up. But I enjoyed it to this day. Like, I haven't really thought nothing else of it until right now. It just, like, popped in my head. And I was like, oh, snap. I ain't heard John Henry in a while. But, you know, I mean, and another thing, I mean, you know, what's his name? My favorite war general, Hannibal. Like, that man was intelligent. Who would have ever thought that he would have took, you know, everybody was going to think like, oh, he's going to lose this war. He's going to lose the war. That man said, I ain't losing shit because I'm about to surprise attack y'all ass. This motherfucker took elephants through the fucking Appalachian Mountains, came down on his enemy. Not only are you and your army fighting them, first off, you cutting them off. You know what I'm saying? You very strategic in how you moving. You coming down from an angle that these motherfuckers did not expect you to come down from. You know what I'm saying? You had the gall, the balls, the strength. You know, you fought through fear because, you know, you knew you had to win this war and you knew you had to get shit done. So it's like, fuck it, y'all. We riding through the mountains. On the elephants? On the motherfucking elephants. Ride! and they, you know, Hannibal was that motherfucker. Shit. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but, you know, whatever kind of war decorations he had on his elephants, them niggas, slanging through motherfuckers with their tusks. Imagine getting stabbed by a fucking elephant tusk. Imagine that. I don't know how much an elephant weighs, but I imagine they weigh a couple 100 tons. Imagine that foot just come down on you. I couldn't imagine. Imagine an elephant kicking you. Bow. Like, I mean, come on. It's like a motherfucker having rhinos stampeding through motherfuckers. Them rhinos is about to run. All you can do is move out the way. Them motherfuckers was scared. This is why this man went down in history. And of course they tried to whitewash his ass. Oh, by the way, it's Black History Month. Shout out to Black History. So Hannibal is that nigga, like I said. And yeah, these motherfuckers was scared. This is why Hannibal went down in history. You know what I'm saying? He was that motherfucker that wasn't scared to get shit done. You know? But I'm just saying, it like shit like that is like an inspiration in a way. It should be an inspirational way. In other words, he was like, I refuse to lose this battle. How else? You know, I can't go this way. I can't go that way. What other way can I try? Let me go through the mountains. Nobody will see this shit coming. Boom. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, you know, regardless of your haters or whoever out there, you know, I would just say as an inspiration to you, if you're trying to do something, I would probably more than likely just, keep it to myself, and just pop up with it already done. Like me personally, I don't mind disappearing off the grid for like 6 months. Like ignoring texts, ignoring calls, reducing phone conversations to get shit done for my future, because that 6 months can really break or make the next couple years of your life. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people will be like, damn, you changed, or you got ghost, or you acting funny. No, I am creating for me. Not just me, but my future kids or whoever is going to come down my bloodline. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not doing things just for me. I'm thinking about them as well, even though they don't currently exist. They're just a twinkle in, God's eye somewhere up in the ethers right now. Probably waiting to eventually come through my vessel and be born. So, but I was like, until then, let me figure out my life. Let me get through this shit so that by the time they come, they're great. Things will be straight. Generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, it's just all about your mindset. It's all about mindset. And just because you were raised in the hood don't mean you gotta live in the hood the rest of your life. And honestly, when I say the hood, I'm not talking about just physically, like actually living in the hood, but I'm talking about the hood of your mind as well. You know what I'm saying? The dark alleys of your mind. Go to the rich houses within your mind. Because when you transform your mind and your way of thinking, your life is going to change. You know what I'm saying? It has no choice but to change, because now you've, changed your mindset or your outlook on things. Some people have a mindset of, well, my great-grandparents and my grandparents and my parents, they all was in the hood, so I guess I'm destined for the hood. But then you got somebody else that'll come along, fuck that shit, I'm going to live with the rich people. Deuces. And they go live with the rich people and live their life. You know what I'm saying? Understand, you always have a choice. Don't sit here and try to make it seem like circumstances are like the determining factors of changing your life. You can change your... Look, I was talking to a friend. I was like, if you truly want to change your life, you will stop bullshitting. The moment that we as a human being decide that we no longer want to bullshit, play and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's when things start to change, because you're now taking responsibility and accountability for yourself, for your actions, for your words, for your behavior, for anything in your life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we could all play the blame game with somebody. Well, if it wasn't for them and this and that and the third, no. You know what? I'm not even going to worry about that. What can I do to change my life moving forward? This is an inspirational post that I'm making, just to keep going. Because, I understand it's easy to get discouraged, especially when family or the people closest to you, you find out, don't support you, really truly have no love for you. You be like, damn, it's a cold world. Shit. But again, this goes back to like my last video that I said. When you are riding for you, and when you got faith in you, can't nobody tell you nothing. Because at the end of the day, divine forces, divine powers will always work for you when you're doing right. Get your heart together. You know what I'm saying? As long as you have a pure heart and you know your intentions towards other people is good, it doesn't matter what they do, whether they're wicked, whether they take advantage of you, whether they whatever. Now, you do have the ability to cut them out your life, and that's fine. Do so. Do whatever buys you your peace of mind. But, don't sit there and just, let shit slide. That's what I'm getting at. But, yeah, so people always want to tell me, you're an inspiration, you inspire me. I've inspired many people to leave toxicity, because I myself, for myself, chose to leave toxicity. Toxic family, toxic friends, toxic relationships, toxic environments, if it is not conducive for my ultimate good, then roll on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people assume that I was in the military because I didn't move state to state to state. No, I'm just trying to figure out me. I'm trying to figure out where I want to live. Trying to figure out what I like, what I don't like. You know, we got to learn to flip the narrative where, you know, we dive into ourselves and we truly figure out what we want in life. Once you figure out what you want in life, you know what I'm saying? Everything else will eventually fall into place, you know? So, you know, for example, the number one, well, I can't say the number one thing, but one of the things that's highly sought after is love. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I urge people, love yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you examples on how I love myself. So while I was out here in the A and doing my shopping, you know what I'm saying? It made me feel good to buy new clothes. I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna wear these clothes because shit, I work so much that I really don't go out and go nowhere. I be wanting to just be home, in the bed, in the crib, chilling, watching a movie, playing games, eat snacks, minding my motherfucking... I be chilling. You know, I pay bills around this bitch, might as well be in here. But when I want to go out, I can go out. And I think, like, a lot of people are afraid to go and do things alone. They feel that they need a group of people or that they need somebody. I don't know if it's just me, the fact that I'm adventurous or what, but I don't need nobody to go do anything with me. If I want to go to the gun range, I'm going to go by myself. I don't, you know what I'm saying? If I want to go skydiving, if I want to go ride my motorcycle, if I want to go, you know, I guess because I've learned to fill my cup and to learn myself, love myself, that, you know, I guess you could say people are just drawn to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she's a happy person, this and that. Yeah, I am a happy person. I mean, am I happy every day all the time? No, that's really, truly unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? I have my days where I'm frustrated, mad, or I might be sad or whatever. But, you know what I'm saying? Overall, am I content and happy with my life? Yeah. You know, my narcissistic mom, she doesn't approve of my life, you know? But I don't care what she likes or doesn't like. She's not living, breathing, and walking in my body. She doesn't have to deal with the man in my life. She's not kissing him, fucking him, living with him, and the bullshit that comes along with him. I am. So why the fuck am I gonna give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Trust me. When we were teenagers and probably in our early 20s, I'm 30 now, we all was like, dang, you know, I want to look fresh. I want to look good, smell good, feel good, all to impress other people. I'm trying to impress me. I didn't got me some, I had bought me some, I guess it's called body. Yeah, it is called body butter. I bought that and I went out today. I rubbed that on my face and everything. I was like, ooh, put it on my hands. I smelled good all day. My skin was nice and moisture. Ooh, my skin I'm sorry, y'all. Like, my skin still feels moisturized and soft and shit. Like, that's a form of loving myself. I done bought something for myself. You know, it makes my skin clear, soft, moisturized, smells good. So now I'm like, oh shit, I smell good. And with it moisturizing my skin, I was like, ooh, I feel good. Went shopping, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I was like, ooh, look at these shoes. I literally bought like probably 3-4 outfits. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to spend a whole lot of money, you know what I'm saying? But it's good to treat myself, is what I'm trying to say. You know, I work hard. I pay myself first, you know what I'm saying? And then from there, you know, pay my bills, and then what's left over, I'll go and spend on myself. And I just find it funny how some people, you know, you got the motherfuckers that beg, ring, ring, hey, what's up? Hey, don't be bullshitting with me. I know you calling me because you need some money, but I ain't got it. Oh, okay. Don't bullshit me and try to ask me how my day is and, you know, chit chat me up and shit like that. I know you calling because you want some money. The answer is no, I ain't got it. Well, you got this, man, everything that people have. When it's almost like these people don't be understanding that behind your car is a car note. Behind your house is a mortgage. Behind your cell phone is a bill. Behind your clothes was a price. You know what I'm saying? And you've paid that price through your blood, sweat, and tears on a 9 to 5 or, you know, whatever. Or if you own your own business or however. You know what I'm saying? In other words, you worked for it. So who are they to feel entitled to your shit? You better tell them to go kick rocks. It's okay to have a nice heart, a good heart, a soft heart, but you need to learn to say no when you know that they a leech. You need to learn to say no. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is, like, I want to inspire you to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself first and foremost. Like, if, you know, it, like I said, with my body butter, I smelled good, made my skin feel good. And what that do for me? Boosted my confidence. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody tell me shit. I'm walking around like I'm the shit. Okay? Can't nobody tell me nothing. I mean, I know right now, you know, I gotta get my hair done, redone and all that. But that'll be getting done real soon, you know. Either way, I'm not worried about that. Outside of that, I feel like I'm the shit. I'm confident. And whether you know it or not, confidence usually brings people towards you. One or two things. People will take it as, oh, you arrogant. I'm not arrogant. I'm confident. There's a total difference. But generally, the people who try to call you arrogant when you're showing confidence are generally people who got low self-esteem. So I don't trip off of when people say shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to embody the energy that I want. For example, I made a point in my last video that I want to be married. So I'm going to walk like it, talk like it, act like it. So if that means I got to go to K Jewelers real quick and get a ring and put that motherfucker on my hand and start flashing it around like, yeah, I'm married. It's going to be a matter of time before I'm locked down and I'm married. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Like, for real, it's law of attraction. You can't beat that. You know, if you want love or you crave and desire love, you got to give it to yourself first. Because once you feel it from yourself, everyone else around you can't help but love you. And then the people who don't love you, shit, fuck them. In the words of Bernie Mac, fuck them. Oh my God, that shit cracks me up. Fuck him. And then the look on his face and everything. It should be cracking me up. Oh my God. But he has a point. Fuck them. You know, but so I hope anyways, whoever needed to hear this, I hope this inspired you to just go out there. Cause anybody that's on my channel, you know, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, y'all. And if you're not, you know, a part of the channel, subscribe. Cause I want everybody that's on my channel to feel good about themselves. To, you know, I want you to do the best in life. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be the best version of you. So yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and, you know, talk to whoever I need to talk to, because there's somebody out there that got to hear this or need to hear it. I don't know who, but if it was in me to talk about, because like I said, I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning. I'm sitting there laying. I got all these thoughts in my mind. Next thing I know, I look up, it's 4 o'clock. I said, man, let me go wash these damn clothes and make these YouTube videos, because I should be asleep. Well, not sleep. I mean, technically, I should still be up on night shift anyway. But, you know what I'm saying? Making use of my time, put it that way. Oh, and I just want to inspire you that if there's something that you want to do and you're scared to do it, that's more reason to do it, because all you're doing is allowing that fear to hold you back from greatness. I was scared to start this YouTube channel because I was like, don't nobody want to listen to me talk. Don't nobody want to, man, look, right now my subscriber count is slowly going up. I'm cool with it. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's a work in progress and everything like that. But for real, like, do it. Do it. You don't know whether or not it'll actually be a success or a failure unless you try. Now, if you fail, just understand it's okay. It's a learning experience. You're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. So don't take that failure like you can't do it. Try again. Because with the little bit of experience that you gained from that failure, it's gonna be a matter of time. It don't matter how many times you fail. Keep going, because all you need is that one opportunity and you're gonna be fucking successful. You know what I'm saying? So again, I just want to inspire you to keep going, inspiring you to be great, inspire you to leave toxic people, places, and things alone. Get out here, live your best life as healthy as possible. You know what I'm saying? Mind, body, soul. So, all right, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll holla at y'all later. Toodles.